Ever wondered how a king cobra, the world's longest venomous snake, interacts with a seemingly harmless toad? Well, you're about to find out. But first, let's get to know our two subjects a little better. Welcome for this amazing story. Sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy. On one hand, we have the king cobra. This majestic creature holds the title for being the longest venomous snake on our planet, with some individuals reaching lengths of up to 18 feet. That's about as long as a giraffe is tall. King cobras are native to the rainforests and plains of India, Southeast Asia, and the Philippines. They're known for their distinctive hood, which they flare when feeling threatened, and their powerful venom that's potent enough to kill an elephant. On the other hand, we have the toad. Now, toads may not seem as impressive as king cobras at first glance. They're small, warty creatures that spend most of their lives on land, unlike their frog cousins who prefer wet environments. But toads have a few tricks up their sleeves too. For instance, their skin secretes a toxic substance that can deter potential predators, and despite their slow lumbering movement, they can leap surprisingly far when they need to escape danger. While the king cobra and the toad may seem like they inhabit entirely different worlds, they both share the common threads of survival and adaptation. Each has evolved unique traits and behaviors in response to their environments and the challenges they face. The king cobra, with its lethal venom and intimidating hood, is a formidable predator. The toad, with its toxic skin and ability to leap away from danger, is a survivor in its own right. Now that you know a bit more about these two fascinating creatures, you might be wondering how they interact in the wild. Do they cross paths often? And if they do, what happens? Well, stay tuned, because we're about to dive deep into the intriguing world of king cobras and toads. What happens when the path of a king cobra crosses with a toad? Well, in the wild, this encounter is not as straightforward as predator meets prey. The king cobra, renowned for its deadly venom and striking speed, is naturally a force to be reckoned with. Yet the toad, often underestimated, has its own bag of tricks. When a king cobra identifies a toad, it's not by sight alone. Instead, it uses its forked tongue to taste the air, picking up chemical cues that signal the presence of a potential meal. The cobra's heat-sensitive pits also help it detect the toad's body heat, even in the dark. Once it is locked onto its target, the cobra moves swiftly and strategically. However, the toad is not an easy meal. It has evolved with a set of unique defense mechanisms to keep predators like the king cobra at bay. One of these is its ability to puff up its body to appear larger and more intimidating. This often gives the cobra pause, providing the toad with precious seconds to make its escape. But what if the cobra isn't deterred? Well, many toads are armed with toxic secretions. When threatened, they secrete a milky substance from glands in their skin. This substance is known as bufatoxin, and it can be harmful, even fatal to predators. For the king cobra, it might mean a meal that fights back in the most unexpected way. The interaction between a king cobra and a toad is truly a fascinating dance of survival, showcasing the intricate balance that exists within nature. Each creature is equipped with its own set of tools and tactics, honed over millions of years of evolution, to ensure its survival. It's a testament to the complex and intricate dance of life that plays out every day in the wild. So the next time you think about a king cobra and a toad, remember that it's not just a simple case of predator versus prey. It's an intricate ballet of survival strategies and evolutionary advancements where each player has a fighting chance. As you can see, this interaction is not as simple as one might initially think. How does a toad, a seemingly defenseless creature, stand a chance against a king cobra? You might be surprised to learn that the toad, despite its unassuming appearance, is not as helpless as it might seem. Toads, like many other amphibians, have developed a unique survival strategy in the form of skin toxins. These toxins, known as bufatoxins, are secreted from glands in the toad's skin. When a predator, such as a king cobra, attempts to eat the toad, it gets a mouthful of these unpleasant and potentially deadly toxins. This not only tastes terrible, but can also cause serious harm, even death in some cases. The toad's skin toxins serve as a powerful deterrent, making the king cobra think twice before considering the toad as its next meal. But what about the king cobra? How does it cope with these toxins? The answer lies in the cobra's evolution. Over time, the king cobra has evolved to tolerate the toad's bufatoxins. It has developed a metabolism that can break down the toxins, rendering them harmless. This adaptation allows the king cobra to feast on toads without suffering the harmful effects. However, this doesn't mean the toad is a pushover. Toads can inflate their bodies when threatened, making it more difficult for the cobra to swallow them. They also have tough, warty skin that is difficult to penetrate, further aiding their survival. The king cobra, on the other hand, can strike with lightning speed, inject venom through its fangs, and even constrict its prey. It's a formidable predator, and one that the toad must constantly evade. But in the end, the interaction between the toad and the king cobra is not just a battle for survival. It's a dance that has been refined over millions of years of evolution, a testament to the intricate balance of nature. Each creature has its own set of tactics, its own strengths and weaknesses, and its own role to play in the grand scheme of things. The survival of these creatures is a testament to the intricate balance of nature. So, what can we take away from this unique interaction between a king cobra and a toad? Well, we've seen the dance of predation unfold, with the king cobra as the predator and the toad as the prey. The encounter, as we saw, was a fascinating display of nature in its rawest form. The survival tactics employed by both creatures were a testament to their adaptability and resilience. From the king cobra's lethal venom to the toad's protective toxins, each creature has evolved with its own set of tools for survival. This interaction underscores the balance of life in the wild and the delicate equilibrium between predator and prey. Understanding these interactions is crucial for wildlife preservation. They inform us about the intricate web of life and the roles each species plays. It reminds us of the importance of maintaining these ecosystems for the survival of these magnificent creatures. In the wild, every encounter is a battle for survival, and the interaction between a king cobra and a toad is no exception. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share our stories. See you in the next.